keeping you connected to our community. 11 Connects.
The sun is shining and the temps are rising. Welcome to 11 Connects. I'm Lauren Nicole, and today I get to talk with Jonathan Toman of Peak Radar about how to craft that perfect summer day. Happy summer, Jonathan.
Happy summer. Holy cow, we made it.
Did we? We're still in it, man. We got a lot left to go. But first of all, Peak Radar, you guys are an amazing service for this community. Maybe you can tell our viewers a little more about what you do and the services you provide, and then we'll talk about how to make our summer days perfect.
Sure thing. Peak Radar is a program of the Cultural Office of the Pikes Peak region, and it's an online event calendar that helps you keep track of what's going on in the region. It's the answer to your question of what is there to do this weekend, or my friends and family are in town, what can we do to get out of the house? Peak Radar is the go-to spot to find out what's happening and keep track of the really vibrant arts and culture scene that we have here in the Pikes Peak region.
It's a really great thing that we have too, because I know we all know it's beautiful outside. We can go out, we can hike, we can find those great outdoor activities, but we have so much more to offer than just those things as well. So let's talk a little bit about what makes a perfect day for you.
Oh, goodness. There are so many things that you can do in the summer, whether it's hiking or getting out and about. But, you know, from an arts and culture perspective, one of the strongest parts of our art scene is the outdoor summer concerts that happen this time of year in the Pikes Peak region. That's why we have a free outdoor summer concert guide on peakradar.com, where you can see, basically, if there's a park in the Pikes Peak region, there's going to be live music there.
It seems like there's something every night of the week, right?
Yes. Dozens of different performances throughout the summer. And it's a great way to combine both of those things, right? Coloradans love getting outside, but also we love live music. And free outdoor summer concerts are one of those things.
They're everywhere. There's no reason to miss them, right? Okay, so what about those rainy days, though, or those afternoons? Because you know sometimes the rain and the storms come in and we're stuck going, well, what do we do now?
Right. And, you know, what's interesting about that is you want to get out of the house still. You don't want to necessarily be stuck while it's raining. And so we have a rainy day guide. You know, Peak Radar, there are over 3,000 events every year. And so it's tough to break down all of those. So that's where our guides come in. And the rainy day guide has museums, it has local theater, it has all the things you can do when you want to get out of the house, yet you can't get out on that trail for an afternoon or the occasional full rainy day that we get in the region.
Yeah, right? It's so helpful. I feel like some days when you don't know what else to do, or you forget the resources that we have access to. You know, you're not a tourist in your own town all the time. You're just living your life. So, but on the note of tourist, if our family and friends are coming in town, we might be looking for new things to do with them. We always have our favorites, but what else can you point us to, I guess, in that regard?
The other thing that Peak Radar can do is help you break out of your habits or your rhythms, right? If you're saying to yourself, man, I wish I had known about that event, or I want to try something new, right? There are 9 different categories on Peak Radar, everything from family fun to sports and outdoors, visual and culinary arts, theater and film are all represented. And you're right that this time of year, we have a lot of guests coming into town to explore the region. And we have a program called Creative Stays. We did in partnership with Springs Magazine a couple years ago. And coscreativestays.com or on peakradar.com. And you can explore 13 different local artists, and they're basically their weekend itinerary for what to do as sort of a local guide. So everything from their arts experiences and what they're curious about to where they go to eat, where they hike after their arts experience or before their arts experience.
That's super fun.
And it's a great way to really brainstorm what you might want to do, whether you've lived here for 30 years and you're trying to keep up with everything that's new and happening, or if you moved here 2 weeks ago and really trying to get a sense of what our arts and culture scene is all about.
That's really fun. I love that. So if we go online, is this like a searchable tool, or you have guides that we flip through? How does that tool work online?
Yeah, so you land on peakradar.com or follow along on social media. And whatever guides we're talking about at that moment will be live on the site. So right now it's the free outdoor summer concert guide and the rainy day guide. But also there's a search bar right beneath kind of the big images that you see that allow you to search by date range, search by event category. So you can go as far out in advance as you want. If you know you have family and friends coming into town 2 months from now, you can plug in to see what you have going on.
Amazing. All right, if you want to get more information, make sure to head over to peakradar.com.